Amidst the constant march of progress and innovation, the justice system has fallen behind. Many face a challenging obstacle in accessing quality legal and professional services, leaving countless individuals and small businesses without the support they need during critical times.
The legal profession sometimes runs 10 to 20 years behind everybody else. And there's a lot of fear-based resistance to embracing what's new. This contributes to an access to affordable and quality legal services for more people.
In the legal profession right now, you really only have one way to get services, and that's to talk to an attorney. And attorneys are oftentimes prohibitively expensive, especially for a typical average American. And this is one of the things that needs to change in our society. We've got to provide better access to people so that they can make an informed decision.
Our society is already divided enough. And when certain demographics or people in maybe rural areas can't have access to legal services, it further creates the divisions in our society and makes it even more inequitable than it already is.
But one of the hardest things to do as an attorney is to sit down with somebody who comes in to visit you a little too late. And they describe their problem, and you look in and you know that 3 months ago, 6 months ago, you could have better protected their home, their family, their finances. And by putting off and not coming in earlier, they now have a consequence that we can't undo. And all too often, the reason they didn't come in early is they didn't know.
Education is the catalyst for change, and it starts with each of us. By understanding the significance of affordable and accessible legal services, we can work together to build a brighter and fairer future for everyone.
The courts in Utah and Arizona in particular have kind of led out on a project to allow more collaboration, and specifically partnerships between attorneys and non-attorneys. And that provides a fantastic opportunity to bring in people with different creative ideas, different talents, to come to the table and produce better solutions for the consumer. So changing and kind of embracing what can happen in this world with technological advances, with bundling of services and access to a team of professionals is really important.
At Elysium, we firmly believe that access to legal services should be a fundamental right, not a privilege. Our commitment to an equitable legal and professional services landscape drives us to innovate, collaborate, and break free from outdated norms.
Elysium was really born out of a desire to help people get better access to a team of professionals and to help people be able to make informed choices. So Elysium's dream is to bring a team of professionals together, be able to have them work and collaborate to help an individual with their needs.
I think the amazing thing about Elysium is that we're able to help people in multiple complementary areas of services. Legal services and accounting and tax services, estate planning services. And oftentimes these areas overlap with one another. And so we're able to collaborate as a team and provide kind of a one-stop opportunity for our clients.
We have a fantastic team at Elysium. It really is a group that's been assembled that just care deeply about people. Our goal is to make things approachable, and that's exactly what we're doing. We provide people with education before they come in. We have multiple touch points throughout the entire client experience so they know exactly what to expect. And we have paraprofessionals that are trained to speak to the regular human being that's coming in and needing that support.
Technology is a major piece. That will ultimately bring down costs. We're working on a variety of systems right now that will allow consumers to input their information, help us to better understand who they need to be sitting with so we can, again, meet them where they're at. If they need somebody who's an expert in a field, we'll bring that to the table. If they've got a fairly straightforward situation, we'll bring the person who is trained to handle that. And that's at a lower economic cost. So identifying that and through technology creates efficiency.
It's really important that we as legal professionals, as attorneys, as service providers, understand that things can only get better when we work together. And our duty is number one to the client and serving their best interest. And if that means that it is involving professionals in a competency that we don't have, then I think as an ethical matter, we have a duty to seek competent advice from other professionals.
One thing that I really like about Elysium is that we're really intentional. We're always preaching education, informed decisions. We're also educating ourselves. So often we'll bring in different groups and have them just teach about their industries. My estate planning was done through Elysium Legal, and I never felt intimidated. I never felt like there was a dumb question. And I feel really comfortable recommending them to my friends and family because I know they're going to have that exact same approach and they're going to feel comfortable with wherever they're at.
The driving part is the heart. It's the joy of sitting down with an individual and bringing a solution to them that will change their life. The favorite thing is when my phone rings and their first word is, hey Carson, I know you don't do this, but, and I'm like, I succeeded. They know I'm a problem solver in their world. And they're gonna call and I'm gonna help connect them to get the information that they need.
I love seeing the new innovative approaches that Elysium is taking to help meet the consumers where they're at. And there's just a lot of good that will continue to come from that.
Together, we can bridge the gap and create a legal and professional services environment that serves everyone equitably. Join the Elysium community in our mission to support people in making informed decisions at myelysium.com.